the rollout, the pediatric rollout, when is it going to start, and what is the protocol of this going to be? Could we, for example, to speeden up pediatric rollout, see the vaccination of children in schools? Is that even feasible?
You have heard about Har Ghar Dastak program.
Yes.
Where, just like polio, we are moving from house to house and giving vaccines to those who are. So everything, now we can go to the schools and vaccination can be done. But I would request the whole country, the state governments and the private sector schools, that schools must be open. Parents should send their children, because we have a good a cohort of immunized adults. And special efforts have been made that all schools and the staff are immunized, and parents should see that all adults in their families where children are going to school are also immunized, so that children are covered by a ring of protection. In addition to that, most of the children are already infected, so they are protected in a way. So that so sending a school and opening a school is we should not delay. I would say it's almost like an emergency. These children are suffering from cognitive and intellectual and physical and lot of social developmental issues. Coming to the framework for pediatric immunization, we have 44 crore children below 18 years. So a prioritization process is in place. And we will also have those who have comorbidities, list of comorbidities is being prepared, and we will go in a stepwise manner. But ultimately, I think somewhere in the later half of December or first, I think we should be able to start the pediatric vaccination for priority children. And as soon as we finish these, which are 10 to 15%, move on to healthy children.
Okay, but so that's a real headline, sir, and that's important. Sir, I want to repeat this to make sure that I'm not wrong. Towards the end of December, you expect the rollout for children in particular categories, immunocompromised, etc., and then what did you say will happen in January, sir?
No. So, and as we have around 10 to 15% children who have some kind of comorbidity.
Right.
So once they are immunized, then we move on to the healthy children somewhere in the first quarter of next year. And
when would you be able to finish this? I understand the variables, but are you targeting the middle of next year to ideally, in an ideal world? Because that ZyCoV-D has 3 doses, sir. And in a country like ours where people aren't coming for a second dose, to actually encourage them to come for a third dose is also a factor.
So in fact, ZyCoV-D is just on the anvil of finishing another trial where only 2 doses are to be given. So that data will also be used.
So the second dose would have more vaccine in it. As I understand it, because of the applicator, you needed 3 times, because in each application, you would give only a small amount of the vaccine. So are you suggesting that more vaccine would be given to bring down the number of doses?
Yes, and and it is not painful. It is no discomfort. These are 3 shots on any skin surface, and a child does not feel, or anybody will not feel. It will be 2 doses in that case. So that we are waiting for the results of that. But in addition, Covaxin has also finish their trial, and we are expecting by December end Corbavax also to finish their pediatric trial, which is for 5 to 17.
Dr. Arora, you aren't waiting for the WHO's clearance of ZyCoV or Covishield for children. You're going to go ahead and start administering them. Because
at the moment 99% experience is with mRNA vaccine. We don't have mRNA vaccine. The children are being given inactivated vaccine, so Covaxin is there. Children are also being given protein subunit, and Corbavax is a protein subunit. ZyCoV-D is a unique Indian vaccine, first DNA vaccine in the world. So, and it has been seen, we have seen the data. There are no safety concerns. First, we have to see the rollout process, how it works out, because the number of doses available are also less. So we are moving in a slow process. and as not a slow process, but in a systematic way, so that how and in what kind of a regional framework we will start the ZycoVD, because they are providing at the moment 1 crore dose, and 1 crore dose is sufficient only for 33 lakh individuals, be it adults or children, and adults also, children are also for adolescents.
Right.